So good morning. We are now here in France. Looks a little bit scared. It's drinking from the bird water. Look at these houses here. And we are now on the hike trail in Trey. This is a hotel, I think. Yeah. Stinks here. Na. Rue de Schlangenbach. I think we are wrong. No, we are correct. But we lost the track somehow. Rue de Wachtfels. Yeah, let's check. This track comes back here. Here, look at this pot holder. You can put some. Which house?
This one.
On the left side here, restaurant.
No, this one.
Which one? This one here. Yeah, this is. And this is Rue de Schlangenbach.
This looks really good.
Oh, 1924. That's not too old. Jesus. What a bus. What a what a car there. On the left side here. Jesus, what a house here on the left side. So there's the sun, and we are now in the woods here a little bit more. And here in the sun is nice warm, but below, don't below, I mean here in the woods, there is no sun, it's freezing. And I don't have any gloves and anything. That will be okay. Today I expected 12 degrees, but before here everything was frozen. The ground is still frozen. Oh. But nice sunny weather. Oh, where do we have to go? Here to the left. Here to the left. It's totally quiet here in France. There are no cars, no people, except the two you have seen here. We kept them going here so that it's a little bit quieter here now. So, and there's many castles here around. There are some videos also in the channel with all the castles here, but we are walking now here through. Let's see what we can see here. 16 kilometers today. What's with the compagnon? Compagnon is now really slow. So that's the tower here, and there was some kind of a border stone. Ooh. Yeah, we have to go here in this direction up. Look at this sandstone building. Oh, there's another one. It's closed somehow. So we are now on top of a mountain. I think it's still in France, because everything was written in French. But there must be on the left side Germany, this village. And this was really steep here. Again, I think there will be one further, such an ascent, and then we are through already, through this hike, later than someone. It's nice quiet, and we met a third person here, so we met 3 persons here in 2 hours. Yeah, that's how it is in February hiking. And with the sun here, I think the maximum temperature was said 12 degrees for today, but with the sun it's much warmer. And especially you hike up such a steep small mountain here. It's different in January. And the good thing is also February that you have a view through the trees here. Normally in summer with all the vegetation you wouldn't have this view on the left side. So every season is good as long as it not rains. Rain is really not good. If it's warm, it's really warm, then it's perhaps okay, but still not good. So, and here you can see some of these old sandstone formations again. Red iron oxide, rich sandstone. Iron oxide, you have everywhere iron oxide in the world, but below 80% content it makes commercially no sense to do something with it. Here again, this tower style structures. Oh, there was a storm here. That's not too long ago here, when the storm came and all the trees were falling down here. Look at this. They are a little bit damaged from the drought. I've shown you this in some of the last movies. That's a nice view here in this direction. In summer you wouldn't have this view here. Everything only a green wall here in the valley. Look at this, companion. What to say? Are you impressed?
I want to watch TikTok.
TikTok. I need to go here. This layer structure is typical for a river. I think. That's interesting. But I can't remember. On top it's completely different. There's parallel to the ground below, and then there's with an angle, and then it's a completely different angle above. I think this is from a river, from an ancient river. There you can see it directly there. Parallel to the ground, and above there is some 35 degree, and then above there's again another direction. I think this comes from a river, an ancient river. I could be completely wrong with this. Yeah, looks nice here, but we are still on the cold side of the mountain. There on the right side is the sun, not here. And I think this is soon noontime, 12. Oh, there are some traveler. So we are now on top of a ridge here, of a hill, whatever. Oh, this oak tree makes some noise. There on the right side is the sun. Oh, there's some other dudes coming. 10 minutes perhaps. And look at this view. So in summer you would have here everything green. This is already coming here. In some weeks everything will be really green. Takes still a while. Oh, there are other people coming. And we have now here our lunch prepared. As always, some noodles. Look here, what we have.
Ta-da!
Cheese,
More cheese.
more cheese and
Eggs.
egg and non-colored eggs.
Essen wieder.
Look, there's an egg. An egg going into the soup. That's what I got from China. Too many people now around here. Next trial to show you the corner here where we are. Oh, this is France. Now I understand. No, this is not France. No, this is France. Now I understand why there is a light here on the cross, because there is a light. But this should be, I think, Germany. I'm not sure. Anyway. Oh, that's the electricity. There should be also somewhere, then you can see there the metal pipe where the electricity comes from. That's a good question if they had here a somehow a, I don't think that they have here built up a, how it's called, electricity connection here, cable from the village to here. I think there's a battery somewhere below. Ah yeah, and this is at the end the ridge we are currently staying here. And let me check here below. This is dangerous with one hand. I do something for film material, and I think here below somewhere there must be a battery. I think there's a battery below, but I'm too lazy to go around there. Let's move up in the sun again. But they did something. See the pipe here, they built here, only to lighten up here the cross. Yeah. So we are back on a trail here with the companion, and we had to leave our nice lunch station there because there was a group of people coming. I don't know, 7 people or so, 7 dudes with beer in the pot of something, and they were so noisy I couldn't understand them. They came from a village perhaps here somewhere, because they spoke a dialect which was really not understandable for us. And now we are some 100 meters further, and there's a second summit here on top. There's no road visible and no trail, but here's a sign. And that's the difference to Saturday, because I forgot indeed that we are here now on a Sunday hiking. And now noontime, all the people are coming, popping up somewhere. And this will be more and more people coming on this nice Sunday afternoon. So, what's happening here? There's something written. And my GPS says that there is something, but I don't know what. It looks like the Pantheon, 1826. Perhaps this is the border. This is, I think, the border. Right side somewhere, I think, is Germany, and the left side is France. There, Forêt Dominale di Steinbach means this is France. France. Oh, this looks like a occult place here. Oh. There's a stone here, but that's it. And the GPS says exactly here is something. This rock is there, and that's it. There, my month. That's the summit. Congratulations that you reached the summit here.
Yeah.
500 meters. So, and we have to go back now.
I expected more.
I also expected more. There were so many signs here on the GPS telling you that here is the Pantheon even. Look.
Yeah, but I think that's a kind of monumental because maybe there have been fallen a lot of soldiers.
Yeah, could be.
Or, I mean, it's
Yep. I think there was a battle here.
yeah, important. And therefore it's the sacrifice stone here, right? Sacrifice.
Yeah, could be.
Sacrifice place or what was it?
Oh, be careful not to fall over the roses here or the thorns. Then we can go back from this monument place
Let's return.
and then go back, because this was a one way. We have to go exactly the same way back. There you've seen more rocks there. I've shown you this. And I think this was border wall, as I said, because there's Germany. And now we have to go back and then right somewhere, here somewhere, the circle around, I think here around this valley somewhere. How much do we have? I think half of it we have already. Looks like half of it. There. White, red means in the Alpine region there's major tracks going through the Alpine. Here I think it means something different. So here's a track. Here from above it's a little bit better visible because they put some branches on the left and right side. But okay, we go back now. Here we are again on a rock, and perhaps you can't see it, that there is something that you can go upstairs there, and I will directly film it. Companion, come.
Pay attention to the branch.
Which branch?
Fall every minute.
Oh, this is a castle. This was a castle ruin. Look, this is a castle ruin. There's still the tower there on the right side. And you have here everywhere such castle ruins. And it seems that every dude had his own castle here, because on every formation you have such a ruin here. There's a tower. I don't know. This is too many signs. I don't know. That's now also clear for me where the stairs came from. Yeah. The stairs here.
It can fall every minute, I said.
What? I hear the branch here on top. And I stop directly below. I'm a funny dude. Let's have a look here. There's a branch. And I stop directly below. Here you can see below there are some bricks or whatever, stone bricks. And here I was asking myself where it came from, and now it's clear. These are the old bricks here from the castle, which they use now as stairs here somewhere around. And this is Blumenstein, 13th century. Castle in Blumenstein. Interesting. And you can see again here this deposition. Here above, and this is wind erosion structures here, these formations. Compagnon, here it goes up, and these rocks here. What was this for a noise? These rocks, they look a little bit like drop stones, but could be also, so drop stones are released when there is a glacier. This here, yeah, it's definitely a drop stone. That's a drop stone. Interesting here. You can see here the layer below. And after the layer was done, there's something falling here. This rock stone is falling onto the layer here and built into the mud, and this can be only from a glacier. And look here. There is something here left, whatever this is.
I think that was the water basin.
The water basin, eh?
Maybe.
Could be also the enemy basin.
Would make sense.
No, I think it's the water basin. And here are the stairs. That's interesting. I didn't know that here is. This would have be a nice rest place. Here with all this with all what? I don't know. Look here, the stairs, the old stairs, and the landlord 500 years ago, no, nearly 1000 years ago, walked here up and at this time the stairs were much better. There's the old entrance here. There was even I think some kind of a bridge here. So I didn't expect to have here really a castle ruin. Look at this. You can live here inside. And this was here some kind of a wheel. Do you see this here? Some kind of a wheel. And you can even see here. Perhaps on the other side? No, there's nothing. Perhaps the slaves had to run there inside to lower the bridge or whatever. But look at this nice room here. Windows, everything what you need. And there's the garden. That's a small castle, I must say. It's a little bit broken. But you must remember that there once were then on top much more wooden constructions here everywhere around. Not only this what you see now, because it was much easier to build, simply. So and then we are on top here of, oh, this is the well. Or is it? No, perhaps not on top here. But could be. And then you have your castle here in the middle of nowhere. If you look around, today there's nothing. But once there were not so many trees. There was here everywhere perhaps some fields.
Oh, that's a water basin again.
That's a basin here on top. No noise except a bird. Then on the right side here again this sandstone formation, and I think it even is there from changing level. That looks like changing seawater level. So this was once some coastline. And here we are in a strange village. Now I know why the hiking trail says we have to go through the village here and not around, because this village is a little bit strange, it looks like, with this whole Gasse in Germany here. You see this? On the left side is higher, on the right side is higher than here in the middle, and this was used for centuries. And erosion led to this lower part, and this is called in German Hohlgasse, because it's used so much here. There's even a church, I think. Are we in France or are we in Germany?
I'm not sure.
I think this is France. This small church here, I think this is a little bit a French-German region here, because the car had a German sign on it, but everything is written in French. Louis Rösslinger. What's there? The companion mentioned something. Oh, just light. What's this here? La Chapelle.
Look.
Oh, it looked like in a scary movie here. This chapel, and now there is something here around. There was here this chapel once, 1870. I don't know, in the middle of the woods here. It's hot now. It's really hot here. I need something to drink. Oh, it's open. Let's go inside. That's the difference to Germany, because Germany would be closed and here it's open. It's really cold, but there's a electrical heater. This also means here in France, because it's expensive. It's expensive heating system. Electrical heating. Okay.
You know, the churches in France, they aren't financed through taxes like in Germany. Yeah.
Secularism. I need to leave. It's cold here. So before I was standing there on the graveyard here, and this has some German names, but at the end it was once German here. And if you see Louis, that's French name, French given name. Madeleine is also French given name. Molinet. So this seems a little bit mixed up here, everything in this border region. For centuries perhaps. Molinet, 1845. And now we have a village here around the church. So quiet here. Maison, this one here. This looked like a restaurant somehow from the outside, and it was indeed a maison. What does maison mean?
House.
Ah, so. It's a house. A Charles Molinet. There's many Molinet on the graveyard. Whatever. And you can see there was also wine activities here. There's a wine grape press. Even with, this is German, it's German Britain, even with pressure manometer, what's it called? I don't know. Laut Fahrbacher Maison. Oh, there's even with a car here. Jesus, what old pictures. Perhaps not so old.
Yeah. Alte Häuser, junge Weiber.
Sind die besten Zeitvertreiber. Yeah, look at the pot here. This huge pot.
That's a big pot.
Now there's some noise, there's some buzz. Oh, look at this house there. This looks really interesting, the house.
Which one?
The last one there.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's
It's empty. It looks empty.
really nice and big.
Or only weekends used. There's a nice lamp. And there are some nice plant holders.
It's a barn.
I didn't expect such a building here. It's again companion calling me.
It looks creepy like ghosts.
It's working.
No.
Yes, French. The companions today always in the picture here. The restaurant. You can sit here outside. This is nice here. Let's go here sometime.
You look. You see the gas can. What they have done with the gas
Yeah,
can.
indeed, it's a gas can here.
It's really nice.
I always can't remember.
Oh, look at this tree.
It's very old tree.
Looks beautiful.
That's a nice restaurant here. Should perhaps put this on the map here. But we will find always in front a restaurant, huh? I don't put it on the map here. Oh, let's put it on the map. Oh, so many children. Look at this. Who is what? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know who this is. It's written here, huh? But can't translate. And there's an old that's a younger picture, 2013. It seems they did it because they don't have such a original. No, they have it. There they have one.
What?
They have one picture there.
Yeah.
Call. That's the school. That's the school here. Look at this. It's from 1873. And then till 1918 it was German, and then it was closed 1966. Oh, there's a bus driving through here. Bus table. That's still the original transformation station. There it's another river. I mean basin, whatever. Oh, it's a history of the whole place here. That's too much for me. That's too much. Oh, there's a bench. It's an interesting place here. And look at this.
124 persons lived in 19 houses in 1836 here. 124 persons in 19 houses in 1826 lived here.
So this was nearly 10 people per house.
And then, back then, it was not very clear.
Oh,
Waschbridge.
that's such a nice water.
Yeah.
So, now we leave here this interesting village. What was the name of the village?
Oh.
Was nowhere mentioned. Here in an ancient wall, and we are going here through the woods somehow, and we have to go upwards here to our last hill today. It goes up, but I think half an hour, and then we are on top, and then it goes only down, and then we are back. What's this time saying? Oh, we lost tragically a lot of time here in the village. But what is the distance saying? Now it's only 3 kilometers. Yeah, it's only 3 kilometers left. But I think it goes steep up. Now, yeah, it goes very steep up, and then we are there. Then we arrive a little bit on top, and then we have arrived. 3 kilometers only, but the steepness will put something in our way. Let's say, I don't know. No one understands what I say. So now we are in the cool darkness here. In the sun there in the village, it was really nice. And you could really imagine how it is in summer then. Oh,
this is a water well. Nice. Muddy is nice.
so that's the last view of the village where we have been before. And now we are going over this pass here. And I can already see it in the distance. I think we reached it in 10 minutes. And then it goes down to the village where we started. I think it was only 5 hours. Currently it's with break. It's 40 minutes break. We started I think at 10. And soon 3. It's a little bit more than 4 hours currently. But you should plan 6 hours. There is the ridge, the path to go over to the other side of the valley here. Oh. Ah. The trees are attacking me. How fast this goes that you are in such a height, and there's a group of people coming. I think some dudes. So that's the village where we came from, and somewhere from behind. And I think we walked around here a little bit here, somehow, over the hills and through the valleys. Still not there. It still takes a while. But still half an hour. I think this here on the top. This was also once a castle here. Or perhaps only a... Yeah, perhaps it was some kind of fortification. And on one of the last images you could see that there was much less trees, even 50 years ago here, and there was still more agricultural things happening, and there was also a, what's it called, when you make charcoal, and there was still less wood here around in the valley. Yeah, here without the sun it's not very warm. There's still then a 10 degree, especially if you walk up such a hill here where you're sweating and then it gets cold. But I'm really happy with what I have currently. No jacket, no gloves. It's okay. And there comes the sun on the other side. So we are going in the direction of the sun. And I don't know what is saying. We go straight on all the time. Yeah, in this direction, yeah. Around this hill here on the left side. And then we should see somewhere the village there somewhere in the distance. So on the right side there's Vosges and I made a video also somewhere there. I think 2 years in the summer, 2 years ago. And there are some people on top of the tower there on the left side. And there's no entrance fee, nothing. What's this here? There's a thing going through here. Yeah, whatever. Look how massive this castle once was. You can really imagine it. There, and you can stay there on top there. There's one dude standing there on the left side and also on the right side. And it's completely open, 24/7. You can simply go in there. It's absolutely not safe, really. There's not really any safety measures. As you can see there, the dude, perhaps you can't staying on top of the tower there, where there's no fence or anything. And there on the right side, the wall looks like it's collapsing somewhere in the next hour. But it's nice. You can imagine how majestic this castle once was. But I don't know what it makes sense here. You could simply ride around here, the castle, and not through the valley. But perhaps you had in ancient times go through the valley here. I'm not sure. That's impressive, huh? What do you say? I make a picture here. So that's it nearly. We will soon see here the village. It's only I think 10 minutes and then we are there. So I hope you enjoyed the walk. There's the from the woods we came, and there to the village we go back. Here over the lawn, difficult to see. Some grannies walking there. Thank you very much for watching and see you then in the next video. Bye bye. Look, this property there without a fence, with a huge property here around. My battery's dying. Soon it's out. What's this for a strange pre-garden? I'm now back to the village here. What was it? Obersteinbach, I think. Through this hollow road.